Hi, everyone. I'm Anaya, and you're listening to Learn English with Anaya. I'm really happy you're here. If you enjoy learning real, everyday English with us, make sure you subscribe so you can keep practicing with every new lesson.
Hey, Anaya, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Yesterday, my coworker asked me, "Are you finished with the report?" And another coworker answered, "Pretty much."
Ah, yes.
And I thought, pretty much what?
That's exactly why today's phrase is so useful.
Because I hear pretty much everywhere.
You really do. Native speakers use pretty much all the time in normal conversations. At work, at home, with friends, at school, everywhere.
So what did my coworker mean when he said pretty much?
He meant, yes, almost completely.
Almost completely?
Right. Imagine the report has 10 things to finish. You've finished 9 of them, and only one small thing is left.
Then someone asks, "Are you done?"
And you can say, pretty much.
So it means almost.
Very often, yes. But pretty much can also mean basically or more or less.
That sounds useful, but also a little dangerous.
Dangerous?
3 meanings already.
Don't worry, they're very closely connected. Think of one simple idea. Something is almost completely true, finished, or the same.
Okay, almost completely.
Exactly. Let's imagine your friend asks, "Did you clean your apartment?"
I cleaned the kitchen, the living room, the bathroom, and I still have one shirt on the floor.
One shirt?
Maybe 3.
Leo.
Fine, 7.
In that case, maybe you're not done.
But if there's only one small thing left?
Then you could say, yeah, pretty much.
Got it.
And notice something important. Pretty much does not usually mean 100%.
So if I say, "I'm pretty much finished," I'm almost finished.
Exactly.
What about, "I pretty much understand"?
Perfect. That means you understand most of it. Maybe there are 1 or 2 small things you're still unsure about.
Okay, so rule number 1, use pretty much when something is almost complete or almost completely true.
Great. Now here's another very common use. Native speakers use it when they mean basically.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Suppose someone asks, "Do you work from home every day?"
And I work from home Monday through Thursday, but sometimes I go to the office on Friday.
You could say, pretty much.
Meaning, basically, yes.
Exactly.
Oh, so somebody asks, "Do you drink coffee every morning?"
What would you say?
Pretty much.
Nice.
Because I drink coffee most mornings.
Right.
Although sometimes I drink 2.
That still counts.
Good.
Here's rule number 2. We often use pretty much as a short answer.
Just 2 words?
Yes. Someone asks, "Does everyone know about the meeting?"
Pretty much.
Someone asks, "Are you ready?"
Pretty much.
Someone asks, "Did you understand the movie?"
Pretty much.
Very natural.
I like that. It sounds relaxed.
It does. It's common in casual spoken English.
Can I say, "I am pretty much happy"?
That sounds unnatural.
My first mistake?
Your first official mistake today.
I knew it.
We don't normally put pretty much before a simple adjective like happy that way.
So not, "I am pretty much happy."
Right. You could say, "I'm pretty happy," but that's different.
Wait, pretty happy and pretty much happy are not the same?
Great question. In pretty happy, the word pretty means fairly or quite.
Like, "I'm pretty tired."
Exactly. That means you're quite tired.
But pretty much is one phrase.
Yes, treat it as a unit. I pretty much finished the work. That's pretty much what happened. We pretty much agree.
Okay, so I shouldn't separate the meaning.
Exactly.
Let me try one. My brother pretty much likes basketball.
I understand you, but that's not the most natural sentence.
Why?
Because if he simply likes basketball, we'd normally say, "My brother really likes basketball," or "My brother likes basketball a lot."
When would pretty much work?
You could say, "My brother pretty much watches basketball every night."
Because he watches it almost every night.
Exactly.
Or basketball is pretty much his whole life.
Excellent. That means basketball is basically his whole life.
Not literally his whole life.
Right. That's an important feeling of this phrase. It often makes a statement a little less exact.
Less exact?
Yes. Imagine someone asks, "Do you know everyone in your neighborhood?"
I know almost everyone.
Then instead of giving an exact number, you can say, "pretty much."
That sounds very conversational.
Exactly. Native speakers often don't need exact numbers in casual conversation.
So rule number 3 could be use pretty much when you don't need to be perfectly exact.
That's a great way to remember it.
Let's practice.
All right. Tell me about your morning.
I pretty much woke up at 7.
There's mistake number 2.
Already?
Because I pretty much woke up at 7 sounds strange if you really woke up at 7.
Because waking up happened or didn't happen.
Exactly. If you woke up at 7, just say, "I woke up at 7."
But what if I don't remember the exact time?
Then say, "I woke up around 7."
Got it.
Try another one.
I pretty much finished everything I needed to do before breakfast.
Perfect.
Because maybe one small thing was left.
Exactly.
Then I pretty much ate breakfast.
Leo,
No?
did you eat breakfast?
Yes.
Then you ate breakfast.
English doesn't let me hide from reality.
Not with breakfast.
Okay, one more. I pretty much spent the whole morning answering emails.
Excellent.
Meaning most of my morning was spent answering emails.
Right. Quick check. Someone asks, "Are you finished packing for your trip?" You only need to put your toothbrush in your bag. Can you say, "pretty much"?
Yes.
Exactly. Another quick check. You ate an entire pizza. Can you say, "I pretty much ate the pizza," if you mean you ate every single piece?
You can, but if it's completely true, I ate the whole pizza is clearer.
Perfect.
And slightly embarrassing.
Depending on the size of the pizza.
Let's not investigate.
Fair enough. Here's another useful pattern. That's pretty much it.
I hear that one a lot.
It means that's basically everything, or there's nothing important left to add.
Like when my boss says, send the email, update the file, and call the client. That's pretty much it.
Exactly.
Nice.
Another common one is, "That's pretty much what happened."
So I'm giving the main story, maybe not every tiny detail.
Right.
We pretty much agree.
Good. That means you agree on almost everything.
I've pretty much decided.
Excellent. Your decision is almost final.
Everyone pretty much knows.
Very natural.
The two phones are pretty much the same.
Perfect. Maybe they have small differences, but overall they're very similar.
Oh, I like that one.
You'll hear it often. These two restaurants are pretty much the same. Our schedules are pretty much the same. The idea's pretty much the same.
What about people?
Sure, you might say, "My brother and I are pretty much the same height."
Maybe he's a little taller.
Exactly.
Or we pretty much have the same sense of humor.
Very natural. Let's give everyone listening a small phrase pack without making it feel like homework.
My favorite kind of homework.
Listen to these. "I'm pretty much done."
Almost finished.
That's pretty much it.
Basically everything.
We pretty much agree.
We agree on almost everything.
It's pretty much the same.
There are only small differences.
I've pretty much decided.
My decision is almost final.
Everyone pretty much knows.
Almost everyone knows.
That's pretty much what I meant.
That was basically my meaning.
I pretty much understand it now.
I understand almost everything.
My weekend was pretty much just work and sleep.
That sounds painfully realistic.
And very natural English.
What about, that pretty much sums it up?
Great phrase. It means that gives the main idea.
For example, I worked, ate, and slept.
And I say, that pretty much sums up your weekend.
Unfortunately, yes.
Quick check. Which sounds better? The two apartments are pretty much the same. Or, the two apartments pretty much beautiful.
The two apartments are pretty much the same.
Exactly. One more. Your friend asks, "Do you understand how to use this phrase now?" What's a natural short answer?
Pretty much.
Perfect.
Although after this lesson, I'm hoping to say, yes, completely.
We're getting there. And for everyone listening, try this now. Think about your day. Is your work pretty much finished? Is your room pretty much clean? Are two things in your life pretty much the same? Or maybe you've pretty much decided what you're doing tomorrow.
Say one sentence out loud.
Yes, don't only think about it, say it.
I've pretty much decided what I'm having for dinner.
Let me guess. Pizza?
Pretty much.
That answer doesn't even make sense.
But it sounded natural.
I'll give you that.
So before we stop, can we recap?
Absolutely. Pretty much often means almost completely, basically, or more or less.
We use it when something is nearly finished, mostly true, or very similar.
And we can use it as a short answer.
Exactly. Are you ready?
Pretty much.
Did you finish?
Pretty much.
And that's pretty much it, means there isn't much more to add.
Right. Also remember that pretty much is different from pretty by itself. I'm pretty tired means I'm quite tired, but I'm pretty much finished means I'm almost completely finished.
That difference is really helpful.
Good. Now here's your practice question. Think about something you're almost finished with today, maybe work, homework, cleaning, cooking, or planning something. How would you answer if someone asked, "Are you finished?"
I know mine.
Go ahead.
Pretty much.
Let's take pretty much one step further, because understanding the meaning is good, but using it naturally in a real conversation is even better.
This is usually where I get into trouble.
Why?
I learn a phrase, get excited, and then try to put it into every sentence.
Yes, that can happen.
Yesterday I learned pretty much, so now pretty much every sentence needs pretty much.
Interestingly, that sentence was perfect.
Really?
Yes, pretty much every sentence means almost every sentence.
Oh, so there's another pattern.
A very common one. We can say pretty much every before words like day, week, person, place, or thing.
Give me an example.
I drink coffee pretty much every morning.
Meaning almost every morning.
Exactly.
I talk to my sister pretty much every day.
Perfect.
Pretty much everyone at work knows him.
Excellent.
So pretty much everyone means almost everyone.
Right. And you'll hear this kind of English constantly in everyday conversations.
Can I say pretty much every people know him?
Not quite.
I knew I was getting too confident.
We don't say every people, we say everyone, or almost every person.
So pretty much everyone knows him.
Exactly.
Or pretty much every person in the office knows him.
Correct. Although pretty much everyone in the office sounds more natural in normal conversation.
Good to know.
Here's another useful pattern. Pretty much all.
Like?
I spent pretty much all my money.
Oh no.
Maybe you went on vacation.
Or maybe I bought one coffee at the airport.
Also possible.
So pretty much all my money means almost all of it.
Right. We talked pretty much all night.
Almost the whole night.
It rained pretty much all weekend.
Almost the entire weekend.
She was busy pretty much all day.
Got it.
Now, compare these two sentences. I worked all day.
That sounds like the whole day.
Exactly. And I worked pretty much all day.
Most of the day, but maybe I stopped for lunch or took a break.
Perfect.
So pretty much gives the sentence a little flexibility.
That's a great word for it. Flexibility. You don't have to make a statement sound perfectly exact.
That feels very natural because real life isn't always exact.
Exactly. Suppose I ask you, what did you do yesterday?
I woke up, worked, made dinner, watched a little TV, and went to sleep.
You could say, I pretty much worked all day.
Even if I didn't work literally every minute.
Right.
What if I say, I pretty much worked all day?
Also perfect.
Wait, pretty much I worked all day and I worked pretty much all day both work?
Yes, but the feeling is slightly different.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, you don't need to overthink it. I worked pretty much all day clearly means you worked for most of the day.
Okay.
I pretty much worked all day can have the same general meaning in conversation. Native speakers move pretty much around depending on what they want to emphasize.
So I don't need a complicated grammar chart.
Please don't make one.
I had my notebook ready.
keep it simple. A very safe pattern is to put pretty much before the idea you want to make less exact.
Pretty much everyone came.
Good.
Pretty much all day.
Good.
Pretty much the same.
Good.
I'm pretty much finished.
Exactly.
Nice.
Let's do a quick check. If you go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes Saturday, can you say, I go to the gym pretty much every day?
Yes, because I go almost every day.
Exactly.
I wish that example were true about me.
We're practicing English, not making life promises.
Thank you.
Now, imagine you have 4 coworkers and all 4 agree with your idea. Would you say pretty much everyone agrees?
Could I?
You could, but if literally everyone agrees, you might simply say everyone agrees.
Because pretty much everyone can suggest maybe one person doesn't agree.
Exactly.
So native speakers use it when they want to avoid sounding too absolute.
Yes, that's an important part of natural conversation.
Absolute means completely certain.
Right. A statement like, everyone does that, is very strong, but pretty much everyone does that leaves a little room for exceptions.
Exceptions meaning people or situations that are different.
Exactly.
That's useful.
Very useful. Imagine someone says, people in my office use email for everything.
But maybe one person still uses paper notes.
Then you might say, yeah, pretty much everyone uses email now.
That sounds more natural than making a huge statement.
Right.
So pretty much can help us sound less direct too?
Sometimes, yes. Let's imagine your friend asks, did you like the restaurant?
And I didn't really like it.
If you say it was pretty much terrible, that's actually quite strong.
So not softer.
Correct. Pretty much doesn't automatically make everything polite.
Important warning.
Very important. It depends on the sentence.
What about the meeting was pretty much a waste of time?
Very natural, but also quite negative.
Because I'm basically saying the meeting was useless.
Exactly.
So pretty much can mean basically before a noun too?
Yes, that's another useful pattern.
Give me a few.
This room is pretty much my office now.
Maybe it wasn't officially designed as an office, but I use it like one.
Perfect. She's pretty much the manager.
Maybe that isn't her official job title, but she does the manager's job.
Exactly.
He's pretty much family.
Excellent.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Very common and warm. If someone has been your close friend for 15 years, you might say, he's pretty much family.
Meaning he isn't technically family, but he feels like family.
Exactly.
My neighbor is pretty much my second mom.
That works too, especially if she takes care of you or helps you a lot.
So this use means basically.
Right.
Let me try. My phone is pretty much my wife.
Leo.
Too much?
Much too much.
Okay, my phone is pretty much my office.
That's actually natural if you do most of your work on your phone.
Much safer.
Much safer. Quick check. Your friend isn't related to you, but you've known each other for 20 years and spend holidays together. Could you say, she's pretty much family?
Yes.
Exactly. Now, one of the most common sentences you'll hear is, that's pretty much it.
We touched on that before.
Right, but I want you to hear how it works in a real exchange.
Okay.
Imagine I ask, what do I need to bring to the picnic?
You say bring some water, a chair, and maybe sunscreen.
Then you ask, anything else?
And you say, no, that's pretty much it.
Perfect.
So there may be tiny details, but those are the important things.
Exactly.
What about that's pretty much all?
Also very natural.
Same idea?
Very similar. That's pretty much all means that's almost everything.
Like, I worked, went grocery shopping, and cooked dinner. That's pretty much all I did.
Excellent.
I'm starting to hear the rhythm of it.
Good. That matters. Natural English isn't only about definitions, it's about recognizing patterns.
Can we practice with real situations?
Absolutely. I'll give you a situation and you answer naturally.
Let's do it.
You've completed 95% of your homework. Your friend asks, are you done?
Pretty much.
Perfect. You visit the same coffee shop Monday through Friday and sometimes on weekends. I ask, do you go there often?
Yeah, pretty much every day.
Great. You and your coworker have almost identical schedules.
Our schedules are pretty much the same.
Excellent. Your best friend has spent every holiday with your family for 15 years.
He's pretty much family.
Perfect. You spent most of Saturday cleaning your apartment.
I cleaned pretty much all day.
Very good. I think I'm pretty much an expert now. You're getting there.
See, I used it.
And this time, perfectly.
Progress.
Let's make it a little harder. Suppose I ask you, do you know how this new app works?
I know most of it, but I'm still learning 2 features.
Your answer?
Pretty much.
Perfect.
Or, I pretty much know how it works.
Exactly.
What if I say, I know pretty much how it works?
That sounds less natural.
So better, I pretty much know how it works.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, here's a common learner mistake. Some learners use almost and pretty much together.
Like, I'm almost pretty much finished.
Exactly.
That sounds strange even to me.
Good. Usually choose one. I'm almost finished or I'm pretty much finished.
Same general idea.
Right, although the tone can be a little different.
How?
I'm almost finished focuses clearly on being close to the end. I'm pretty much finished often sounds like the main work is done and only small things remain.
Ah, so imagine I'm writing an email.
Okay.
I've written everything, but I still need to check one sentence.
I'm pretty much finished. Sounds great.
But if I'm still writing the last paragraph,
I'm almost finished might be clearer.
nice difference.
But remember, they overlap a lot in everyday speech. You don't need to worry about tiny differences every time.
Thank you for saying that.
Language should help you communicate, not make you afraid to speak.
That should be written above every grammar book.
I'd support that.
Can we talk about pretty much with opinions?
Sure. Imagine I say, I think working from home is more comfortable.
And I agree.
You could say, yeah, pretty much.
Really?
In some contexts, yes, but as a response to an opinion, it can sound like you basically agree without strongly expressing enthusiasm.
So if my friend says, this neighborhood has everything we need,
You might answer, pretty much.
meaning basically yes.
Exactly.
What if I strongly agree?
Then absolutely, definitely, or I totally agree, maybe stronger.
So pretty much is often relaxed.
Yes, casual, relaxed, and slightly less exact.
That explains why I hear it so much in conversations.
Exactly.
People don't always speak in perfect exact numbers.
Right. Imagine someone asks, how long did the project take?
It took about 3 months.
You could say pretty much 3 months, although about 3 months is usually more natural when talking about a number.
So pretty much isn't automatically the best replacement for about.
Correct. That's another important point.
Good, because I was about to say the coffee costs pretty much $5.
Better to say the coffee costs about $5.
Got it.
Pretty much works better with ideas like completion, similarity, frequency, general truth, and basic description.
Like pretty much finished.
Yes.
Pretty much the same.
Yes.
Pretty much every day.
Exactly.
Pretty much everyone.
Good.
Pretty much it's it.
Perfect.
He's pretty much family.
Excellent. Let's do one final quick challenge. I'll say a sentence. Tell me whether it sounds natural.
Ready.
I watch that show pretty much every night.
Natural.
Correct. I pretty much finished the report.
Natural.
Yes. My shoes are pretty much hungry.
Very unnatural.
Thankfully.
Unless my shoes eat socks.
That mystery belongs in another podcast.
Fair.
The two plans are pretty much the same.
Natural.
Correct. She's pretty much like a sister to me.
Natural.
Very natural.
Nice.
So here's what I want everyone listening to notice today. Pretty much is useful because real conversations aren't always exact. Sometimes something is almost finished. Sometimes two things are almost the same. Sometimes something happens most of the time. And sometimes you want to say, basically yes.
That's why one little phrase can appear in so many situations.
Exactly.
And now when someone asks me, do you understand pretty much?
What are you going to say?
Pretty much.
I walked right into that one.
You really did.
Before we continue, think about your own routine. What's something you do pretty much every day? Maybe you drink coffee, study English, take a walk, call someone in your family, listen to music, or check your phone before breakfast.
Mine is definitely checking my phone.
I think pretty much everyone expected that answer.
See? Another good one.
Exactly. Now make your own sentence out loud. I pretty much, or I do this pretty much every day. Keep it simple and make it true for your life. Now, let's bring everything together and use pretty much in the kinds of conversations you might actually have during your day.
Good. I think I understand it, but I want to sound natural, not like I memorized a phrase from a book.
Exactly. That's the goal. You don't want to force pretty much into every sentence. You want to use it when it fits naturally.
So let's test me.
All right. Imagine you're at work. Your manager asks, "Is the presentation ready for tomorrow?"
I checked the slides, fixed the numbers, and added the pictures. I just need to read it one more time.
What would you say?
Yeah, it's pretty much ready.
Perfect.
That sounds very natural.
It does. You're saying the important work is done, but maybe there are one or two small things left.
What if everything is completely finished?
Then you can simply say, "Yes, it's ready."
So I don't need pretty much if I'm 100% sure.
Right.
Okay, next situation.
You're talking to your sister. She asks, "Do you still see your old college friends?"
I see most of them online, but we don't meet very often.
Careful. What exactly are you trying to say?
Maybe pretty much?
That answer would be unclear because her question is about whether you still see them.
Right, I need a fuller answer.
Exactly.
I pretty much only see them online now.
Very good.
Oh, I like that.
That's another natural pattern. Pretty much only.
Meaning almost only.
Exactly. I pretty much only drink water during the week.
So maybe I sometimes drink juice or coffee.
Right.
I pretty much only watch movies on weekends.
Good.
I pretty much only talk to my coworkers during meetings.
Also good.
That sounds useful.
Very useful. Now imagine someone asks, "What do you usually eat for breakfast?"
Pretty much eggs.
I understand what you mean, but I'd make it a little more natural.
How?
Say, "I pretty much always have eggs," or "I eat eggs pretty much every morning."
Better?
Yes, pretty much usually sounds best as part of a complete idea.
Got it.
Let's do another real-life conversation. I'll be your friend.
Okay.
Leo, are you still looking for a new apartment?
Not really. I've pretty much decided to stay where I am.
Excellent.
That means my decision is almost final.
Exactly.
Maybe I haven't signed anything, but I'm almost sure.
Right, and that's a very common use.
I've pretty much decided.
Yes. You can also say, "I've pretty much made my mind."
Made my mind means decided.
Exactly. It's a common expression. So "I've pretty much made my mind" means your decision is nearly final.
Nice.
Now, imagine your friend asks, "What happened at the meeting?"
I explain the important things, but I skip a few tiny details.
At the end, you can say,
And that's pretty much what happened.
"Perfect."
Or, that's pretty much it.
Exactly.
So both can end a story naturally.
Yes, but they're slightly different. "That's pretty much what happened" refers to the story.
And that's pretty much it means there's nothing important left to say.
Exactly.
Nice.
Quick check. Your friend asks, "Did you finish cleaning the garage?" You finished everything except one small shelf. What sounds natural?
Pretty much.
Good. Or
Yeah, I'm pretty much done.
perfect. Now your friend asks, "Do you like your new job?" And you say, "Pretty much."
That sounds a little strange.
Why?
Because liking a job isn't really about being almost finished or almost complete.
Exactly.
I'd say, yeah, I like it, or I like it pretty well.
Good. You could also say, "For the most part," yes, if your feelings are mostly positive, but not completely.
So I shouldn't use pretty much just because I mean kind of yes.
Exactly. That's a great lesson. Pretty much is useful, but it doesn't replace every soft answer.
That might be one of the biggest mistakes learners make.
Yes, learning when not to use a phrase is just as important as learning when to use it.
Can we compare pretty much with a few similar expressions?
Absolutely. Let's start with almost.
I'm almost finished.
Good.
I'm pretty much finished.
Also good.
And the difference is small.
Right. Almost finished clearly says you haven't finished yet. Pretty much finished often suggests the main work is complete and only small details remain.
So pretty much finished can feel even closer to done.
Often, yes.
So what about basically?
Very similar in some situations. That's basically what happened, and that's pretty much what happened mean almost the same thing.
Which one sounds more casual?
Both are common, but pretty much often feels especially conversational.
And more or less?
Also similar. The two plans are more or less the same, and the two plans are pretty much the same mean almost the same.
So I don't need to memorize 10 complicated differences.
No, just notice the feeling. Pretty much is relaxed, common, and useful when something is mostly true, almost complete, or basically the case.
The case?
Good question. The case simply means the situation, or what is true.
Got it.
Now, let's practice frequency.
Okay.
I ask, how often do you cook at home?
Pretty much every day.
Excellent. How often do you talk to your parents?
Pretty much every evening.
Good. Does your team have a meeting every Monday?
Pretty much.
Nice.
Because maybe we miss one Monday once in a while.
Exactly.
This phrase is perfect for routines that are regular but not perfect.
Yes, real routines usually have exceptions.
Like my exercise routine.
How regular is that?
I exercise pretty much every
What?
month.
At least you're being honest.
I'm working on it.
Let's try a work example. Your coworker asks, does everyone use the new software now?
Pretty much everyone does.
Perfect.
That feels more natural than saying yes, every single employee uses it when I'm not completely sure.
Exactly. It helps you avoid making a statement that sounds too strong.
What about school?
Your teacher could say, pretty much everyone passed the test.
Meaning maybe one or two students didn't.
Right.
Or we spent pretty much the whole class reviewing.
Very natural.
Pretty much the whole class means most of the class time.
Exactly.
What about family?
My grandparents pretty much raised me.
That sounds important.
Yes, it means they did most of the work of raising you, even if your parents were also part of your life.
So pretty much can describe a situation that's basically true, even if it isn't technically exact.
Exactly.
Another example could be, my older sister was pretty much my best friend growing up.
Beautiful and natural.
Or my uncle is pretty much like a second father to me.
Very good.
I can see why native speakers like this phrase.
It helps conversations sound flexible and natural.
Quick quiz?
Definitely. First one. You finished 98% of a project. Which sounds natural? I'm pretty much done, or I pretty much start.
I'm pretty much done.
Correct. Second one. You visit your parents 6 days out of 7. Can you say, I see them pretty much every day?
Yes.
Correct. Third one. Your two jackets are almost identical. What can you say?
They're pretty much the same.
Perfect. Fourth one. You tell someone the main details of a story and leave out a few small details.
That's pretty much what happened.
Excellent.
I'm doing pretty well.
Yes, and notice you said pretty well, not pretty much well.
Oh, good catch.
That's another important difference.
So pretty good, pretty tired, and pretty well use pretty by itself.
Exactly. In those examples, pretty means quite or fairly.
But pretty much is the full phrase we've been practicing.
Right.
I'm pretty tired.
Correct.
I'm pretty much finished.
Correct.
The movie was pretty good.
Correct.
The movie was pretty much good.
Not natural.
Got it.
That little contrast can save you from a lot of mistakes.
It definitely would have saved me yesterday.
What did you say yesterday?
I told someone the restaurant was pretty much delicious.
Ah,
They understood me.
I'm sure they did.
But now I know better.
Exactly.
You'd say the restaurant was pretty good or the food was delicious.
Much better. Before we finish, let's do a short, natural conversation. No stopping, no explanations.
I'm ready.
Hey, Leo, are you packed for your trip?
Pretty much. I just need to grab my charger.
Are you taking everything in that suitcase?
Yeah, pretty much everything.
And do you travel often?
Pretty much every few months.
And have you decided where you're staying?
Yeah, I've pretty much made my mind.
Great. Anything else you need to do?
No, that's pretty much it.
Perfect.
That felt like a real conversation.
And that's exactly how you should practice. Don't just memorize one sentence. Put the phrase into situations from your own life.
Work, school, family, routines, plans, decisions.
Exactly. And remember the key idea. Pretty much usually means almost completely, basically, or more or less.
We can say, I'm pretty much done.
Pretty much everyone knows.
We're pretty much the same age.
I go there pretty much every week.
I've pretty much decided.
That's pretty much it.
And we shouldn't confuse pretty much with pretty by itself.
Right. Pretty tired means quite tired. Pretty much finished means almost completely finished.
And we shouldn't force pretty much into every sentence.
Exactly. Natural English is not about using more expressions. It's about choosing the right expression for the situation.
That's a good rule.
Now it's your turn. Say 3 sentences out loud. One about something you're pretty much finished with, one about something you do pretty much every day, and one about 2 things that are pretty much the same.
I'll start. I'm pretty much finished with today's lesson.
Good.
I pretty much check my phone every morning.
Very realistic.
And pizza and happiness are pretty much the same thing.
Grammatically correct. Scientifically questionable.
I'll accept that.
If this lesson helped you understand how real speakers use pretty much, subscribe to Learn English with Anaya so you can keep practicing natural English with us. And before you go, say one final sentence out loud using pretty much. Make it about your real life.
Because if you can connect the phrase to your own life, it's much easier to remember.
Exactly. Keep speaking, keep listening, and don't worry about being perfect. Little by little, your English becomes more natural.
Or should I say, pretty much natural?
No, Leo.
I had to try one last time.
And that pretty much sums up today's lesson.